So here it is, the Coleman SaluSpa. It's a 4 to 6 person. Did a nice little stonework around it for now. Plan is eventually to put it up here on the deck. So we've had this for about 2 months. It's pretty nice. There's a couple things that we'll go over, but for the price, I think we paid, I think it's probably around $7.50 off Amazon. But it's a pretty good deal for what you get. So it comes with a pump and everything, heater inside the pump. It's got 2 filters. Just runs off 110. It's got a pretty simple control board. So one of the things, so I'll show you how to do it. You gotta press and hold unlock for 3 seconds. Then you've got your controls. You can change it to Celsius. Here's your pump, on and off. There's your heat. Here's where you can program your temp setting. It only goes up to 104, like most hot tubs. Your bubbles and your timer. And if you just leave it, it'll go back into lock mode. So one thing with this that we've noticed is if I have it set at like 102, it'll way overshoot. It'll go up to 104. It'll go down to like 199. I mean, it's a cheap setup, but the overshoot is pretty crazy. No matter what you have it set on. If you have it at like 100, it'll go up to like 103. It'll go down to like 96, 97. So it's just one of those things you got to keep in mind. Alright, so we'll get the cover off this thing and show you inside. So that cover just has some snaps around it that hold it on. So it's got 2 filters in it. There's your drain port down there. So there's your hookup for your air bubbles. It just has a ring around it and just takes outside air in, which will cool it down pretty quick because whatever the temperature is outside, that's what temperature the air is going into it. We'll turn the jets on real quick for you. It's pretty cool. They feel pretty good. Shut them back off, press the button. So one thing I did was I put it on top of 2-inch foam board to give it a little bit of insulation. It's all just blown up. The walls are blown up. The covers are blown up, and that's all done via the pump. And that just uses the port that creates the bubbles inside, and there's a hose and adapter that you use to blow everything up. One thing you'll see I did is I just took some foam insulation wrap for your piping inside your house, and I just used it for around there just to insulate it a little better. They say, I believe, not to go under like 40, but I mean, we've had it. It's been like 20 here, and it's fine. I obviously wouldn't have it not running when it's 20, but if it's on, I don't see an issue. The other thing, I'll pull this out. The instructions are terrible with this thing. But this right here is actually where your, it's kind of hard to do one-handed here. It's where your bromine or chlorine tablets go. This actually hooks on, you'll see it down there, to the outlet side of the filtration system. I did not know that. I thought it was just a floater, like in your pools. So since I've put it on there like it was supposed to be, the levels have been a lot better. I was like shocking this like every other day. But we got it figured out now. We also bought just a cheap light. I'll show you that. The link will be in the description for the hot tub and for the light. Here's the light. So it'll change colors. It doesn't actually blink, that's just the camera causing it to blink. It's pretty cool. It's waterproof. Something for at nighttime. There's a remote for it where you can just have it set at a color you want or whatever you want it to do. So I'll get the cover back on it for now, and tonight we'll get it running with a light inside and show you what that looks like. So a couple other things I wanted to go over real quick. So with this pump set up, you can't just, it won't just run forever. If it doesn't see any changes, or if it doesn't see any activity in 72 hours, it'll shut off. So within 72 hours you gotta come out and just either unlock it or do whatever to it. But after 72 hours, if you don't touch that, it'll shut off. But other than that, like I said, for what you pay for it, I mean, yeah, you can spend $6,000 for an actual jacuzzi or hot tub, but for what it is, I don't think it's a bad deal. It does the job. The filters have been in it for about 2 months. I haven't changed them yet. I've cleaned them once. I just took them up to the sink inside and tried to brush them out, clean them up a little bit. They seem fine. I got another set coming off Amazon. Link in the description for those also. They're kind of hard to find. I got a set at Walmart right above a box that had this hot tub in it, and they were the wrong ones. They were too long. So I ordered a set off Amazon. We'll see if those are the right ones or not. But it'll be pretty cool to get it up top once the deck's done here, and we'll do a video of that once that's done. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next video.